Yeah, we're back out here on Cold Lake again this morning. We're just kind of hit a few new spots. We're fishing this piece of structure right now. Tops out in about 60 feet of water. Gonna try that for the first hour or two this morning, depending on how many fish move through, and then we'll probably move out a little bit deeper again. And then maybe hit another piece of structure on the way back in, just kind of see where the fish are holding today. And yeah, stay tuned. You're not gonna want to miss it. Here's one chasing. There we go. Cooked up. First fish of the morning. Just seen a couple on the screen there. It's right under the ice here. Feels like a smaller fish. Yeah, it's a smaller fish here. Came in super aggressive and chased up. I'll give you guys a quick look. Look at this fish right back in the water. There's one chasing. Super aggressive. Drop back down. Oh yeah, he's coming back up again. Here he comes again. There we go. Sitting up here. Kind of by the way he was chasing there and darting all over the place. Probably a little bit of a smaller fish, but you never know, I guess. Just kind of got the shallow head shakes here. But that one was super aggressive. Came up, chased it once, and then dropped her back down in front of its face and came back again. Just at the leader here. Yeah, it's kind of what I guessed, just a little fish, but super aggressive and fun catch. But we got him right back in the water. There we go. Just had to finesse him right off the bottom. Super light bite. But yeah, we played with that fish for probably 15 or 20 minutes before this. It's probably going to be a smaller fish, but yeah, just switched it up to a smaller bait, and sure enough, got us hooked up here. He's wrapping himself up as I speak. About 30 feet down still. Kind of put on the brakes a little bit. Feel him unwrapping as I lift up here. I should be getting close. We're at the leader here, so just under the ice. Kind of what I guess. It's another small fish, but pretty chunky. I'll get him right back in the water. Oh, we got a flag up here too. Flag just popped as we were catching that fish. Looks like it might have dropped it, but we'll see. Oh no, he's still running here. Still running. Quick drag check here. It's a tight drag. I'll just reel up and set into him. Hooked up. Like I said, we're just fishing on top of a shelf today, so sometimes these big trout will come up here and feed. Feels like he's got a little bit of weight to him here. It's not foul hooked or anything. Now he's coming in pretty easy again. The leader, so he's just under the ice here. Oh. There we go. See, pretty nice fish here. Oh, yeah, just a really fat fish. Barbless hook, so it'll pop out nice and easy here. Give you guys a closer look, but yeah, absolute beauty on the iFish Pro. We're going right back in the water. Yeah, so we've been fishing up here for about an hour and 20 minutes or so on the top part of this piece of structure in 60 feet of water. A lot of times these fish will be up here feeding early in the morning like this, and then they'll kind of push off to some deeper water. So yeah, I think we're just going to make the move out a little bit deeper off this piece and see what happens. So stay tuned. Whoa, I didn't see that one hit. Not sure where that mark came from, but that didn't take long. We just got out a little bit deeper and we're hooked up. Definitely a smaller fish here, nothing too crazy. I was literally probably 5 minutes in. We caught 4 fish up shallow there in the first hour and a half this morning. I just figured move out a little deeper, see what's moving. Kind of more of an exploratory day today. So yeah, let's see what we got here. It doesn't feel very big. It's hardly even been in my rod here, so maybe even a burbot or something, not quite sure. Well, just maybe one of the smallest lake trout I've ever caught on Cold Lake. Yeah, just goes to show you like how aggressive that fish was. It's just a baby little lake trout, maybe 12, 14 inches. We'll get right back in the water. Yeah, right there, that just shows you the population on Cold Lake. There's various sizes of trout, right to some very, very small fish. And yeah, we got hooked up to one there. We'll get back down there and see if we can find some bigger ones. There you go, we got one chasing here. Missed her the first time. There you go. Hooked up here. We've been here for about 15-20 minutes here, and yeah, this is our second fish already. It doesn't feel very big once again. The other one was pretty small. We did have one really big mark come in. Couldn't seal a deal on that, but we'll keep sticking her out here. The fish keep biting. He's about 20 feet down here still. Casting off all his bubbles. At the leader here, so just under the ice. Caught that one on the new Moto meat eater. It's kind of another little version of a hair jig, but yeah, it's a smaller fish. Get right back in the water. I got a flag. Still running here. up here. Set into him. Hopefully this is the big fish we marked earlier. Oh, this fish has a little bit of weight here. This fish has a little bit of weight. Make sure the camera's still recording here. Yep, we're good there. Oh, now it's starting to come up a little bit easier. Stayed glued to the bottom to start, and now it's starting to come up pretty easy. The leader here is just under the ice. Decent fish. Short and fat. Barbless hook, so just pop that out. Give you guys a quick look at this fish. Got it right back in the water here. We got one coming up a little bit here. See if he wants to chase. What do you see? There we go, hooked up. Chase straight off the bottom there. Putting the brakes on here. Feels like a decent fish compared to the last couple we caught here jigging. There we go. It's about 30 feet down still. Starting to gas itself off here. Leader here, so just under the ice. That's a long skinny guy. Caught that one on a little swim bait. Give you guys a quick look. Get this fish right back in the water. Yeah, we ended up with 4 fish on this, a little bit deeper water. The fish were definitely out here feeding as well, so yeah, pretty good. We got one on that Fish Pro, 3 jigging, but I think we're gonna make another move, check out a different piece of structure and see kind of how the fish are related to it, so stay tuned. Well, spot 3 is pretty much a bust. We had one bite there, just kind of fishing a steep drop. On the inside turn, we're just kind of more in the basin part of it, but we did see a few fish come off the shelf, but not much, and they weren't super aggressive, so just gonna make another move here and see what happens, so stay tuned. Oh, that's all it took. Switched up to that smaller swim bait and he hit it on the way down. That didn't take long at all. Just barely got to the bottom there. Definitely doesn't feel like a big fish, but yeah, spot number 4 here. It's working a nice little flat on the edge of a underwater point. Got a little bit of action so far, nothing on the ice though. This one's just under the ice here. We're at the leader. Not a big fish, a nice dark colored one. Give you guys a quick look and we'll get right back in the water. Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of a reoccurring theme today. If you can't get a fish to bite and it's just kind of doing the lazy follow, just give them something else to look at. That fish played around a little bit on a tube jig and then dropped down a little swim bait, and sure enough it got hooked up instantly. So yeah, sometimes you just got to switch it up and you can get those fish that are lazy chasers to finally eat. So we'll get back down there and see if we can get another one. This one's coming up off the bottom here. There we go. There you go. Feels like a better one. Kind of cat and mouse that one for a little while. Oh, a little bit of, there you go. A little bit of a run here. All the way back to the bottom. It's a nice sound. This is a pretty good run here. Whew. He's not finished yet. Still still has a little bit of weight to it here. Wondering if maybe it's not. Oh, it popped off. Oh no. That was a big fish. Oh man, that was a pretty big fish. Went on pretty couple runs and it's a pretty heavy weight there. Couldn't really move him around too much, but fortunately it popped off. That's just somehow, it's just sometimes the way it goes. Sometimes they just pop off and nothing you can do about it. So just get back down there, keep grinding it out, and hopefully we can get hooked up again here soon. There we go, got one chasing again. There we go. Hooked up. Right off the bottom. Dropped her down and convinced it to pop up. Doesn't feel very big. It's kind of squirrely here. Not like that last fish. I went on that big run. About 20 feet under the ice here. He's getting close. There we go. We're at the leader, so he's just under the ice here. Kind of a long skinny fish, but yeah, another nice fish. Got him right back in the water. It's coming off the bottom again. Got him chasing here. There we go. Came straight off the bottom and a little quick snap reel and triggered him to bite. Doesn't feel too big. He's coming up pretty easy. Just starting to burp here now. We're at the leader, so he's just under the ice here. Another nice colored fish. So that little swim bait there. Pop that hook out. Give you guys a closer look. Get this one right back in the water. There we got another one chasing here. There we go. Does feel like another smaller fish here, but yeah, found a few aggressive ones here. We've been here for not quite an hour yet. And this will, if we land this one, this will be the fourth one landed. We did lose one big one earlier. One really big one earlier. But that's the way it goes sometimes. We'll just keep grinding out here for a little while longer and see what happens. There you go, he's just under the ice here at the leader. There you go. Hooks out. Come on, buddy. Turn yourself around. There you go. Got the easy release that time. We got one chasing up. There we go. Came screaming off the bottom. Again, I kind of just seem to work better. You just leave that hook a little bit stationary there. As soon as you watch them rise up towards it, take it away from them. Seems to be triggering a few bites. Alright, should be getting close here. There's the leader, he's just under the ice. He's freaking out a little bit. A fatter one, short and fat. I'll get this fish right back in the water. Yeah, so that was spot 4, just a nice flat off an underwater point. Did hook into one really nice fish that unfortunately we lost, but that's the way it goes. And we got a couple other ones, but yeah, I got one more spot for the evening wraps up here, so we're gonna get on the move here, so stay tuned. I think we're gonna call it a wrap. We're just finishing up at the 5th spot here. Probably give it another 5 minutes before I pack up. Sun's going down behind us, so losing light pretty quick. Yeah, we were same thing on another 100-foot feeding flat and some pretty sharp breaks up to some shallow water beside us here, and yeah, some of those fish might have already moved up and are feeding up top, but yeah, pretty good day. We kind of turned into a run again style day, just looking for big bites, and yeah, we did get the bite we were looking for. Unfortunately, we lost the fish, but that's the way it goes. Sometimes you can't win them all, and yeah, we just kept grinding it out, jumping spot to spot and catching a few more fish. So yeah, if you guys like this content, hit that subscribe button and we'll catch you on the water next time.